Imagine waking up in your own bedroom, only to realize something is terribly wrong. Your family is gathered around, weeping. You reach out, shouting that you are right there, but no one looks up, and when you look in the mirror, there is no reflection. The Garura Purana, an ancient Hindu text on the afterlife, states that human consciousness remains anchored directly beside its deceased physical body for several hours or even days. The text describes a state of intense isolation. The deceased repeatedly calls out to their grieving loved ones, desperate to make contact, only to meet a wall of total silence. While the physical body has stopped, the mind remains active. This state is driven by Maya, earthly attachment. The soul's desires, anxieties, and affections cling to a physical world it can no longer influence. The biological event of death is brief, but the resulting state is one of helpless, invisible entrapment, being forced to witness the pain of the people you left behind without the ability to dry a single tear. When the family prepares to move the body from the home to the cremation ground, the invisible consciousness follows its own corpse. At the cremation site, the soul is forced to watch its physical vessel be placed on the wooden pyre and consumed by fire. Witnessing this fire serves as the psychological trigger that breaks the illusion. As the body turns to ash among the active fires of the ghat, the soul finally accepts that its earthly life has ended. The fire destroys the physical body, but it does not remove the psychological tethers. Human worries, unfulfilled desires, and lingering affections remain. Stripped of a body but burdened by human concerns, the consciousness enters a period of limbo. For the next 10 to 13 days, it wanders the vicinity of its former home. It experiences anxiety over its children, the survival of its spouse, and unfinished business, all while a vast spiritual journey approaches. To aid the deceased, the family performs rituals like Shravha and Pindadan. These act as a transfer of spiritual energy, providing the currency the soul needs. Water and Pinda rice balls convert across the threshold, becoming the sustenance required to endure the afterlife transition. The family's actions provide the deceased with the final energy required to stop looking backward and face the transition. At the end of those 13 days, the soul must finally depart. The time to sever its earthly bonds has arrived. This detachment is mandatory. A consciousness cannot navigate the cosmic journey of the afterlife while weighed down by human attachments. The Garuda Purana's descriptions of the afterlife function as a mirror for the living. The text highlights the futility of our daily obsessions. The ego, the petty arguments, and the arrogance we carry are exposed when we realize everyone must eventually leave everything behind and cross over alone. The text reveals that only one thing survives the cremation fire. The only baggage a soul carries into the next realm is its karma. This leaves us to evaluate our own lives. How we treat others today and the choices we make right now are the only things that remain after the timeline begins. Choose your actions accordingly.